Beautiful beings of the universe, welcome to Now. As always, I will start this video first with this tuning fork 528 Hz for the good energy. That's what is needed in the world. The good, positive, high vibrational energies, not the weak, confused, fearful energies. We want love, we want joy, we want creativity. So let's get going. And the fire element for purification, because the fire purifies. Now, the message. The message I wanted to talk about in this video is the more the world tries to push you on your knees, know that you're going in just the right direction. So when you go out and people just throw looks at you, people just want to destroy your courage because truly what they're jealous of is your confidence in yourself. And the bitches don't know that the confidence actually comes from adversities. It does not come from receiving, it comes from giving. All right? It's all about giving business. And you, the dumb ones, you have all your life been a taker. You have all your life been a toxic parasite feeding on the energy of the chosen one. You just never learned how to operate from your own self. You have always been in a codependent relationship with your friends, with your families. So no wonder you hate when you see someone like me who's so strong, who's so confident, who's so beautiful and beaming with joy. Not because I'm beautiful. Of course I am. I am very beautiful. Why? Because my spirit is beautiful. And why? Because I'm aligned with God's energy. I'm aligned to the source. Apart from that, I'm nowhere. I'm nothing. I'm not at all beautiful if I'm not connected to the source. But because I'm connected to the source, to the God, to Radha, to Krishna, to Lord Shiv, to Buddha, to Christ, the beautiful Christ, that's why I'm beautiful. Because I have a beautiful heart and I've got a beautiful soul. And all of those things in turn makes me beautiful, even in the physical realm. But behind that thing is my spirit, is my soul, which is beautiful. Because it operates out of truth. It does not operate out of feeding onto another's energy like how you do. Like yesterday what happened, I went to Kmart to buy some gifts for my little nieces and nephews because I would be traveling to India. And my nieces and nephews are super cute. They are so cute. They're so happy, beautiful beings. They just make me so happy. And not just me. They are so much loving. They are so much pure-hearted. Like truly, children are the gifts of the world. They are so much pure-hearted and beautiful. It's the ugly world that makes that same child when they grow up to a toxic human being. But at all cost, you must save yourself and your children from making their heart bitter. Don't let the toxicity of the world make your heart bitter. Rather, make yourself better. So coming back to the situation, I was at Kmart and then these three whores came around me and trying to put me down. Literally, they were they were no less than that. Wearing ugly clothes, the way they talked, the way they moved, so much of ugly energy around them. So they thought I'm not going to react, I'm not going to respond. And I do that. Lot many times I do not react to the parasites around me. But yesterday I felt the need. I needed to respond. So I laughed back and I told them whore. And they suddenly vanished. So sometimes you've got to confront just to show your power. Because the moment the light and the truth shines in, all you dumb ones, the fearful ones who try and think like they are very much confident, those fuckers are actually weak. And I also see a lot of men in the gym who talk too loud, trying to show that I'm a macho man. No, you are far from macho man. You're not even a man. Just because you have a man body does not make you a man. You are a dumb ass, stupid fellow who has got no understanding, no awareness of how to operate in this world. Just talking trash things and making the environment ugly. Who do you think you are? So, of course, I don't see any respect in you. I'm not going to give any sort of respect to you in return. So, what I did, I went back from the swimming pool And I started coughing and screaming loudly, just to show like how you don't know how to respect another public people in the gym. I do not respect you because you are a worm, you are a dirt. It's time that you just start treating the people where they belong. The audacity, the time is just getting way too insane. Because you're a nice, humble person, because you're spiritual, you're divine, they want to exploit you for that. They think you're a doormat. Oh, you believe in God? So we can treat you like shit and you're supposed to take that. Fuck no. In fact, we are the chosen warriors. If you want to mess with us, we will destroy you. Spiritually, your 10 generations are going to suffer. Don't you fucking mess with me. Don't you fucking dare to mess with the chosen one. You don't know who operates with us. This is the thing, like I go out alone as one and I've got literally 100 to 200 people against me. Still, I stand strong. Why? Because there is divine energies, there is God's power with me. There are angels, there are godly beings protecting me. Radha protects me. Goddess Durga, she protects me. And you all worms, you all creeping fucking worms, you think you anywhere stand near me? Nowhere. No, nowhere. You're non-existence. You hear me? You're non-existent. There are trillions like you in the world, and there are quite a handful chosen ones like me. And we are here, we exist in the world to destroy you. Don't get it twisted. You think we'll be scared? Oh my god. Oh. Do you think I'll be dumb like your fucking wife or partner or your girlfriend? Who are another whore just like you? You're all whores who do not have any sort of connectivity with God's love. You do not know how to operate as a human being. You're all animals. You need to learn from us because we are here to teach you. You better get your lessons right, all right? The audacity. Oh my gosh, it's just insane how how these like I just don't get that. How come people be so dumb and still claiming that they are so wow? It's really worth watching all the dumb ones around me. And they just keep following you because they want to see like, oh, what is she up to? What is she doing now? How come she's so much self focused? How come she's not distracted like us? How come she does not get mad? How is she so much calm and she's able to do everything? Yes, I do it because I also have worked to my shadow side. I'm facing my own demons. So don't you think that I'm weak by any chance? My demonic side is way more demonic than you can ever imagine. You don't want to see that side of me. I'm all nice, I'm all good. As long as you're nice, you're good. The moment you show your ugly side, bitch, I'm not playing any further. Either I'm going to just ignore you like you don't exist, but if somehow my buttons get triggered, you will just see what happens. And more often than not, you just want to be living with ease, with comfort. But then, no. They want to play with you. They want to test you. They want to show like them ugly beings, them ugly garbages are flowers. How come? Garbage always stinks. Just own up to who you are. If you're worshipping the devil, which is what you do, you don't want to accept it, isn't it? So you say I don't believe in God and I don't know who's God. You're just delusional to think so and so. But then that does not give you the right to be mean and to keep on spreading hate to the others. And if you do, which you will, because that's how you're designed by the creator. So you're supposed to play on the dark side, then keep to that side. What these spineless people do is they are so shit scared of those chosen ones that they look at you that you are playing chants, you do your chants, you do your bhajans, you light incense, then they also try and copy you. They also try to speak like you, be like you, but you all are just copycats. They do not even have the courage to step up all the way and be on the demonic side. They want to swing between these two. They look at you and then they want to be like you. They want to copy your piece, which is not the case. That's not your life. Why the fuck are you copying me? Bitch. Whore. These people, they want to copy you. They want to play wind chants and show that I'm nice. Play chant sounds and think I'm so nice. No. It's about how you live. It's about how you operate. Even if you chant all the God's name and still your actions at the time when you've got to be honest, when you've got to work out of integrity and you do not have that, there's no use. God is not going to come to you just because you are chanting. God is not going to come to you just because you go to temple and offer to the God 10 kilos of fruits and 5 kilos of rice. God does not want your rice and fruits. Do you have integrity? Do you have honesty? Do you have the courage to be like a good human being? That's all. That is divinity. Even if you are someone who does not go to temple or you do not go to any of those places, right? But if you are a person with integrity, if you are a nice, genuine being, God loves you. And who is God after all? It's your own intuition which tells you that you've got to do this thing in a nice way. It's basically your own intelligence. It's basically your own intuition that does not go against you. It's your own intelligence that is working with you. And God resides in everyone's heart. But we don't want to listen to that. We just want to be jealous of others. So people just be jealous of you, chosen ones, and then they want to act in these selfish, mean ways. Trying to think that basically get the reason. Why do people do that? It's because a person is not toxic for no reason. They're deriving something out of it. They do not have their own true energy. They do not have their own true essence. So all they do is they copy and get it from the chosen ones. That's why when you go out and people just start throwing up their hate on you. Because they were so dead and dumb in their own self. They are so weak. But the moment they see you, the chosen one, who's operating out of higher intelligence, frequency, energies, they want to come and just somehow distort you. They want to disrobe your concentration, your focus. As if we are fools. We do not know. It's all a training ground. And we all chosen ones are very much aware of that. It's a training ground. Earth is a training ground. And all the tough situations and people that you face with people, with system, with order and chaos in the society, all of that, literally all of that, prepares you. Every setback prepares you. You know what I mean? The good aspect of the hater energy is that when they throw their hate on you, you're also grounded. Like imagine if everybody's praising you. Everybody's thinking, wow, you're so fantastic. You're chosen one. You're doing so good. You're spreading good energy, good vibe. Then your head is going to be on cloud 9. You're going to develop a lot of ego. But I say that these haters, basically they keep you grounded. So I'm learning this thing from them. How to stay grounded. And precisely that is alchemy. So whatever negative energy they throw at you, you in turn see what is it that it's trying to teach me? It's trying to teach me to be humble, to be patient. Many times it teaches you that you should ignore that and not get into useless fight. Many times it teaches you that you've got to be staying centered to your own goal. Look at where you are headed at. Keep questioning till you find the answers. The process of learning is like dying. Every time you are faced with the unknown, at your own failure point, you feel like you are dying. Yesterday when I was swimming, and after 3 4 strokes, I felt that my breath is not so much there. So I was out of breath, and I come out of the water, like keeping my head up. So I take my head out of the water surface level, and then I felt so disgusted. Like, why is my breath so shallow? I want more control on my breath. And at that point in time, you just hate to sit with yourself, to be in the pool and think that why is my breath so shallow? I want more control, more breathing that I can hold so that I can be a better swimmer. And every time you're faced with your own failures, it does not feel nice at all. You feel like helplessness is there. Who's there to help you? Would you ever learn that? It's devastating. So see, I'm saying that the demons are not just externally, that people who make fun of you. Demons are internal too. Your own thoughts that tells you just give up. Your own thought that tells you it's not worth it. Just it's just life is not worth living. So if you say that you don't have control over things that happen in your life, do you have control over your death? Can you die the way you want to? If you say you do not have anything to live a life which you can love, then find something that you're it's worth dying for. Like a lot of people, they love their children a lot. So if you have a family, and then that's a good thing. If you are truly in love with your family and you're doing things to out of love, you want to give the best to your child, to your family, that is a very nice thing. That is what is the main idea behind a family, that you all work together and work like a proper, well knit family together. That's what Shaman said. That to have a family is a great thing, but not the toxic way how the modern families are. It's very toxic. Within the same family, you see there's a lot of split, a lot of divide. Father not getting along with the son, wife not getting along with the husband, and there's so much toxicity in the family. That is not what a family is for. Family should be your safe heaven, wherein you exchange gifts with each other, you water and nurture each other, your wife, your husband, your children, your grandchildren. You do the you do things that in turn inspires them. Inspiration, where is the inspiration in the family? If you are having all of that, then that's beautiful, that's awesome, then you're truly blessed. But if you are living in a toxic system, then that in turn drains your energy. Even your friends, some friends might be there for you, talking and speaking nicely to you just because they want to waste your time. But truly, they do not have anything to offer to you. They do not offer you any good idea. They do not offer you motivation. They do not offer you inspiration. They're just friends for what? Just so you all can get together and gossip about someone? Gossiping is a big sin. It's a waste of your time, energy, and creative zone. Step out of those toxic friend circles. Those are not your friends, first of all. Those are not your friends. Take note of that. People who waste your time, who don't have any goals, who don't have any agenda, they are wasting their time, and they think you should also waste your time with me. Fuck no, I'm not you. Stay out of my life. Even it's so much better to stay absolutely alone with no friends than having garbage bunch of people in your life as friends just because you cannot fucking face yourself alone. Be about it. Face yourself when you hit the ground, when you've got all the mud over your face. Yes, it feels like shit. Be it. Many times you just do not want to keep avoiding the pain. You do not want to avoid the bloodshed. This bloodshed is real. This is your inner bloodshed. This war is internal. It's you against you. You cannot just not face that enemy inside yourself. Let the bloodshed happen. Let the murder happen inside you. And make sure that it's the weak that dies. Don't let your spirit die. Because inside you are two states. One is your higher state, and the second is the lower state. And many times, the higher state is so humble, so nice, so divine, kind. then it in turn starts serving the lower state. So your lower state, your mind says, I don't want to do that. Let's just ignore it. And give me something else that I want to eat. You just go on eating, hogging. Though that was not what your plan was. Your plan might be to do fasting for 4 days. 4 days with no food, no water. You're just done with this life of consumerism. You just want to purify your entire, you want to do a reset on your entire life. You want to do a fucking reset on your body, on your mind, and your spirit. You know what I'm saying? Just enough of bullshit. Fuck the system, fuck the people, fuck the haters. It's about you. You cannot just, you just cannot. There comes a point in everyone's life when you've got to decide. You just got to decide. You've got to take that chance. It's now or never, it's do or die. They want to keep you trapped of fear of money, or fear of health, or fear of losing you, or fear of death. They want to keep you confused. They don't want your crown chakra to open up so your third eye can open up and you can see through all the bullshit of the world. They want to keep you enslaved in their slavery system. They want to just keep you like a slave, how everybody else is. And that's why you, the chosen, who can see through all of this, because your third eye is open, they hate you. They hate you. They're jealous of you. Why are you so shining so bright like diamond while we are all limping in the dark? It's all for a reason. You, the chosen, are here for a reason. You need to teach the world how to operate out of higher frequencies. You need to teach them how to love. And before they know love, if there needs to be a war, let it be. Do not be scared of war. Do not be scared of facing the demons. This entire world is on its transition right now. The dark energies are trying hardest and way too hard to down power and control the people of light. People of God, the chosen ones, the indigo children, 144,000 people. People who were born on this planet to bring more light, to make this earth a new earth. And that's why all these fuckers are so scared of you. They're scared of the real kings. They're scared of the real queens. Even though you are a chosen and you might be working in a mine or you might be in a construction industry, you still are a king without the crown. Being a chosen one doesn't mean that you are born with a silver spoon. You're living in a palace. And maybe you're a chosen one who is actually very rich. It's not about who has more or less. You might be a billionaire and still be the chosen one. You might be a trillionaire sitting with a lot of power and control. But you are a chosen one because God has created you for that reason, so that you can make the world a better place. And that's why God is implanting those good intentions to that chosen one. Be it you are a very rich person, or even if you are somebody very low who just works in mines and factories. It's not about how much you have. It's about what is inside of you. That's what matters. That's what makes you who you are. Do you have the courage to just step for yourself? Even if entire world is against you, let the world go to hell. Entire world against you, entire universe, everything. But as long as you are aligned with your own truth, as long as you are aligned with the God's energy, you are aligned with what Lord Krishna told to Arjun in Gita. What did he tell? He told him to fight, pick up your weapon and fight. And Arjun was in such a difficult situation where he had to fight his own family, his own cousins, his own master who had taught him how to do, and he was a great warrior. He was the greatest. He was the number one most talented prince. Incredible precision of his focus. He was genius, insanely intelligent prince. And with such a kind heart, he said, no, Lord Krishna, I don't want to fight this battle. I would rather much prefer to be a saint and beg for alms and own nothing. And he's a prince. Okay? He's not a beggar. He's a prince. What did Krishna told him? He told him, if at this point in time your dharma, your real duty is to fight. So being spiritual does not mean you do not fight. When the times call you to fight, you are ready to fight. Even if you have to die, you are ready for that. There's no joy in living life like a worm. There's no joy in living life at a compromised state. There's no joy in just in not being who you are, first of all. Because somebody said no and somebody rejects you, something does not mean that you would not raise your voice. You've got to use your voice. Learn to use your voice. Learn to fight against the evil. And learn how to figure out when to fight whom. There are a lot of battles which you do not want to fight because that's a useless waste of your time and energy. Save yourself from petty fights. Like many times people just want to keep you engaged into their small petty fights, like just small stuffs. And they want you to fight. They want your attention and energy. Don't give it. It's not worth it. If you know that the battle is not worth fighting, stay out of it. Just stay out of it. Pick your battles. Your biggest battle is inside yourself, the one that is raging every day. Things that you've got to do, but you're just too scared to face it, to face your own demons. Fear of learning technology, fear of learning this, fear of learning that, because I'm going to fucking fail, because I've got no support. Life feels like trash. I want to die. Then die. If you do not have the courage, then die. If you do not have the courage to be yourself, to be able to tell the truth, to be able to live your life, which is what you were born to do, to deny your own intuition, fucking die. You're not just here to indulge. You're not just here on planet to keep on taking. Not just here to rape the planet. Give me this, give me that, give me house, give me car, give me relation, give me family. Just like a looter. You're just looting the earth. Where is your giveaway? What are you giving away to the planet? What are you giving away to the next generation? How do you expect your next generation, your children and grandchildren and great-great-grandchildren to be living in a safe, beautiful world if you do not make it right now? Know that everything that you do now, which is good and beautiful, is in turn for the next generation. Don't expect that, oh, I did not get this and that. World was mean to me, so let me be mean. Now it's not your time. You're living for your children. Now is your time to give away for the children of the future. For the grandchildren of the future. Stop being selfish about yourself. Start to see that it's not only about you. You're not here only to live for yourself. You owe a massive responsibility to the planet, to the next generation. And if you and we do not make the changes right now, it's not going to change. Fuck the people who are not in support of your vision. Fuck the people who do not care about truth, who do not care. Those are the same people who are going to make life of your children and the next generation toxic. And they are going to keep them deluded. They're going to keep them confused in the massive complex processes and policies. They're going to keep them trapped, like you just need to keep running for money so that you do not ask the real questions of who am I? What is the purpose of my existence? What am I creating? What am I bringing into the world? The system just wants you to be a fucking slave. So you keep reading in this, that, money, and I do this thing, and I go into that stock, and I do then this trading. There are only two types of people in the world. One, who do not have the courage to step up and create. One is the creator. They come with the warrior energy. They are the spiritual people. They are the true leaders. And the second, the fearful ones who want to keep following the system. They do not question the system, and they want to attack the people of light. There are only two types of thing. Either you are a consumer or you are a creator. There's no in between. Choose your side. Now is your time. The moment you start shining the light, the moment you stand up in your true power, you get up and roar, there are going to be people who hate you suddenly. There are going to be people who will say, oh my gosh, you crazy. And all of a sudden you are crazy. Or they'll start acting like you're a fool. Fuck those people. It's all about you having courage to stand up for yourself. Nobody else will do it for you. No system or nobody, like, you think you doing a complaint to the justice, to the jury, is going to land you somewhere? Their agenda is clear, to keep you running and waiting for forever. So if you want justice, get it. If you want respect, go get it. It's not given. If you want freedom to create, go fucking get it. Nobody's going to create an environment for you where, okay, wow, you the chosen one, this is the beautiful environment for you. Now you go ahead and create whatever you want to. No. They're going to make things way too ugly for you so that you stop. The entire reason that the demons are coming to get you is because they want you to stop. And don't you ever stop, alright? You know exactly what I'm saying. Their negative vibes, their silence, their hate, their loudness, their attacks on you, all of those spiritual and real ones, is all for a reason. They know exactly who you are. They know the dragon, the warrior, the tiger energy that you carry. They just don't want you to know that. Fuck no, bitch. I know who I am. I know I'm the king, and you all are my fucking slaves. I'm here on the planet to rule you all, so that you all, in turn, learn how to operate with the God's frequency. As a king, you better know that you are the king, the chosen. Stop fearing your own light. You might be stuck in a family where your father or your mother does not support you. They might be so shit scared of your light that they try and devalue you. Still, know your worth. Always remember your worth, what you're here for. If the world goes on attacking you and saying, oh, are you really strong? But see, you do not have this, you do not have that. Don't believe in that. When the time is right for you, your job is just to keep putting in one step after the another. Don't let them distract you. Just keep on putting one step after the another. It might feel like you're slowed down. It might feel like things are crumbling down. It might feel like things are not working in your favor at all. Let it be. Just let it be. Keep going. There's no way you're stopping. Stopping means rotting. You don't want to rot. It's much better to go full ablaze and burn up like a comet than just die away like a faded, weak star. Give it your all. Just give it your all. Don't be scared of the fear of failure that is hiding around the corner. Let that thing come out. If you are scared of failure, face it. And I guarantee you, you will not die. It might just feel a bit pain in your heart. It might just feel a bit pain in your gut. It might just feel like your kidneys are not feeling nice. Your liver does not feel good. So, just face it, whatever. If you are scared of facing the demons, go face it. At least you will get to know what demon is like. At least you will not sit in the unknown of, I don't know what demon is. I don't know what God is. If gods have to show themselves to you, go all the way. Do everything that it takes. If it means your own destruction, be about it. Give it your all. I don't just say these things to inspire you. I live my whole fucking life like that. I'm all about destruction. I've got Lord Shiva's energy in me, so burning. I'm set so ablaze. My soul is on fire. Nothing can stop me. I'm not scared of no shit. That's why people are scared of you. When you become totally fearless, that shit's scared of you. Because they are all about comfort. Fuck those comforts. They just want to live in comfort and keep their eyes blinded to the death that is coming. Acting like they're going to live forever. Being chosen means that you are absolutely at abreast with reality every fucking day. You see death in your own eyes. You see the death in your spirit. You see the death in your body. It's not about plus, it's about minus. And having the courage to go all the way to minus, to be able to see till you cannot see. It's all a matter of negation, of having the courage. Courage to see what? Courage to see something that entire world is running from. You, the chosen, you've got the courage to face through it. Universe only favors the courageous, okay? Don't think that all these weak, timid ones who scheme and plot. Universe, God never favors the weak, the serpents. This entire universe is created for the bold and for the courageous. Somebody who has the courage to speak the truth. Somebody who's got the courage to be a living, walk-in truth. Because truth is beauty and beauty is truth. If you do not have truth, there's no beauty to you. Go ahead and make yourself like Paris Hilton. Go ahead and make yourself like Miss World. If you do not have truth, if you're not aligned to your center, to your sense of who you are ugly as fuck. And I'm absolutely unapologetic about that. Because I believe in telling the truth. Own your own shit. Take responsibility. Even if it feels like misery, it feels disgusting, do it. Just do it. There's no shortcut around that. See, the real growth happens when you are done with your own bullshit. The external world is not that much of a trouble for you because you as a chosen have done so much of your deep inner work that now the haters in the external world, they do not truly hate you so much as you hate yourself. Because you know exactly your own demerit points and you want to get out of that so bad. You just want to get out of all of your negative sides so badly. And that happens at the time when you no longer can live with it. You know that it's just not done. Why do you think people who have been diagnosed with some terminal disease and they are up every morning at 6 o'clock doing exercise, runs, yoga, they were not so much disciplined before. But a thing happens, you've got to decide, it's a do or die. Now you see suddenly every person is suddenly so much disciplined. So if you do not discipline yourself, life will throw a situation at that in your face in which you do not have any choice but to discipline yourself. I used to wake up very late. It's not about being perfect. I'm far from perfect. I've got lots of things I need to work on. I know there are a lot of people who are very much smart. Many times I see from my haters, they are very, very smart in a lot of other aspects. And I think, how come they are so smart at that? So you've got to study your enemy. If they are intelligent, learn from them. If they are smart, learn from them. At gym, I see some of very good athlete figured people. Sometimes I learn and watch. They do some good stuffs. And then you learn, oh, this is a good exercise. I can add it in my routine. And then I add that in. Everything need not be told and said. There are a lot of things you learn just by watching. Nature teaches you. You go out in nature and you learn from trees how patience is such a good virtue. How they go through all the seasons of summer in which all their leaves are dry, their roots seems to dry up. They do not give up the urge to live. They still stay. With that weak energy, with that humbleness, they still stay. And then the spring comes and it starts flowering and growing up again. So we learn from nature. We also learn from people. There are a lot of good people outside as well. I'm talking about these haters, but also I see a lot of good, beautiful beings. A lot of amazing people I see, and which I derive a lot of inspiration from. So world is not only negative, world is also positive. It's a yin yang world. So there are a lot of good people, and they bring about very good families. They have got very good families, very happy aura, very positive energy. And then there are this other side, the dark energies, people who carry a lot of darkness around them. World has got both. But the thing I'm trying to say is, do not run away from the negative, because they come to get you, right? They just come to get you, to irritate you, to detour you from your path, to make you look like a fool, to make you think that you're a fool even though you're not, to break your confidence. And then there are also other beautiful beings who exhibit a lot of love, joy, and inspiration. So you're going to find both these polarities. You also see a lot of beauty in the world, and you also, so the thing is that we've got to learn to use both of these. When you see something beautiful, some beautiful people with their beautiful children, happy energies around, you're thankful to the creator for showing you beauty and love. That increases your courage and hope in yourself, in humanity, in love. And when you see these haters, that also you learn, because that also is an image portrayed from your own self. Your own dark side gets exhibited into the outer world. So when I do see these negative energies and negative people, I know that those are aspects of me which I want to run away from. I know I've got a lot of inner work to do. And as long as there's inner work, there's also outer work. So all these things keeps you grounded. All these things just keeps you aware that you've got work to do. This whole life is a game of awareness. This whole life. And you do not achieve more consciousness by just enjoying. Any form of learning is pain. Any form of increase in your consciousness needs pain. Remember the time when you did not learn how to ride a bicycle as a child? And initial days of learning how to ride a bicycle was so difficult. As a small child, you will think, oh, I'm not able to find my balance. And every time you tried the pedal on with your two legs, you would fall off. And you thought it's so difficult. I don't know if I could ever learn how to ride a bicycle as a kid. But then you keep doing it, and after 1, 2 days, 3 days, you find automatically you have found your balance. So how did you learn as a child? You kept at it. You kept doing it. That's how you learned it. But if you had this image that as soon as I hold the bicycle, I should be able to find my balance, that's not how that works. You've got to go through those process of pain. You've got to fall so many times. Your knees and toes would get hurt. It might bleed. That's the price you pay for the learning. Before you say, yes, I know, you've got to go through I don't know and suffer. And in that process, you reduce yourself. It's a process of destruction before the creation happens. There's no creation without destruction. Before you learn something, you've got to unlearn. And you've got to be ready for that rigor, that grind, that pain. Any form of learning is not pleasant. It's about past pushing your own limits. It's past pushing your own boundaries. So if you do 10 reps of your deadlifts and you want to make it to 15 or 20, you know that it's not going to happen unless and until you're not putting in that extra effort. You feel the pain in your muscles, but you still go ahead and do it. Because it's about you. It's not about showing to the world I can do these many deadlifts. It's about you. You are doing all this for yourself. So that your body feels stronger. Why? Because you do not want to operate like a weak person. Because you want to have control over your life, which means having control over your body. It's not to please another guy in the gym or another girl in the gym. It's not for them, it's for you. And if your intention is to please someone else, then I'm not talking to you. You are not my audience. I'm all about self improvement and seeing who you are. to face your own bullshit. If you're interested in doing other sort of stuffs, bullshit and pleasing others, stay out of my channel. I'm not interested in others. I'm just interested in me and my vibe, my tribe. So know that you're doing great, chosen ones. Keep doing what you're doing. You are shining as a light to those who support you. They are inspired by you. And those who hate you, you are also inspiring them. They know it, they just don't want to show it to you. Keep doing you, keep grinding, keep being better every single day. Even if you feel that I'm not getting better, that's okay. Just keep going, just keep walking. Because the moment you slow down, what are you getting out of that? What are you getting by sitting in confusion for too long? Just do this experiment. Anytime the confusion comes in and it says, "Oh, I don't know," or you feel restlessness in your heart, you feel restlessness in your gut, just move out. Either just step out of, go out in your balcony, or just start walking in your own room if it's raining outside, or if it's too hot outside, just take a walk inside your own room. Even if you have a small one bedroom house, it's not a problem. Even if you live in a studio, it's not a problem. Even if you live on the street, you don't have a home, then also it's not a problem. Know that times can change. If you're on the street doesn't mean you're going to forever be on the street. Times will change. Times will change if you have the courage to lift yourself up. Nobody else will do it for you. You've got to have the courage to believe in yourself. In a world which fucking tells you you're a nobody without me, you're a nobody without my support, it's on you. Show your soul. Show the fire in your soul. Use it. Because being born is itself a success. You were born out of so many cells. Only you got the life. There were so many other cells which could not take birth into a physical realm. So if you feel even devastated and you feel life is meaningless, I'm facing failures from all the side, know that you are alive. Are you breathing right now? Try and closing your nostrils and feel the fact of no breath. And when you think that you are dying, just close your nostrils and do not breathe, and then see the splurge of the desire to breathe. That is your love for life. That is why you are here. Don't think you are here for those fake things and rules and stuff set by society for you. They call you loser, they call you are not worth it, does not make you a loser and you useless. You are born, you are alive, and you are breathing. If you got these things, then that's it. You can take by storm entire world. Everything will happen with your own belief system. If you believe you are shit, the world will treat you like so. If you believe you're the king and you have the courage to keep walking that path, that hard road to self-discovery, and here's the thing, do not have the intention of achieving that thing in the goodie in the end. Just keep giving. Do not expect the end result. Just keep giving. Just keep giving. And the world around you is going to tell you you're a dumb person. You're a dumb fool who does not want to look at the end result. No, I'm exactly saying what I mean. Find what is it worth doing and then just keep doing that. And know that all of the action you do must come from love, not out of fear. Action done in love brings a very different sort of energy while you're doing it right now. And of course, if the thing has got to come, it would come. But in case if it does not, you do not get mad and don't think, "Oh, my life is useless, I'm not going to live." Life is good. Life is very good. Life is beautiful. Even if you have nothing, if you can appreciate the sky, the sun, the nature, the rain, the beauty, you see, all that is beauty. People have lived through tremendous miserable times in the past. People would have no food, no shelter. People have survived warfares, world wars. Why? Do you think people just stopped living because there was a war and there was attacks on the countries? Still, you see a survivor's life story. I was watching a documentary. And all these people who have seen through the worst phase in their life, they exactly know how beautiful the life is. They are the real appreciators. They appreciate life so much because they know what it means, the exact opposite. The wars, the toxic poison chambers, the real death looking at you in your face. You might be dead any moment because you're just seem like people full of trucks, and your existence is so meaningless to the people in power. They don't care about your life. So just appreciate life, appreciate your breath, appreciate, and all of that is coming from your true love for God. Even if you say, I don't believe in God, that's okay. You love your life, right? Your life is given to you by the Creator. Why you don't love God is because of many reasons. You did not get the things what you wanted. Your business failed, your relationship didn't work, your money loss happened. You lost this, you lost that, and now you say, no, I don't believe in God. How come God gives things to others, not to me? How come God gives so nicely to the wretched ones, and because I'm a nice person, I face all these failures? That's not true. You're facing your failures because somehow you're compromising in the action that needs to be taken because you're lazy. So believing in God's love and energy doesn't mean you do not act. You've got to learn. You've got to use your intelligence. You've got to learn how to go all the way, facing your own failures. Why we do not take action? Because we want to avoid failure. So it's all about watching our own dark sides, and let's do that. Let's just be honest with ourselves. Don't let a group or a cult make you believe you're a fool just because they don't want you to shine. Keep shining despite all the odds. Keep on shining every single day. All right? It's a conscious choice, it's a conscious decision, and you're so much worth it. I love you all. Sending love and light to all my beautiful beings. See you again. Bye.